Hello and welcome to another edition of BuzzFeed Unsolved Postmortem, a show where we answer your most pressing questions about the most recent episode of BuzzFeed Unsolved, which was Rolling Hills Asylum. All the questions we're answering today came from you guys via our BuzzFeed Unsolved Facebook page and our BuzzFeed Unsolved Instagram page. As you can see, he's back.
Big thanks to Curly for filling in. Glad to be back.
Yeah, that makes one of us.
I mean, we're friends, Ryan. You don't have to pretend like you hate me.
I wish I was pretending. This comes from Facebook. Devin Wilson, will the static dog feature in more episodes? It's pretty compelling evidence. Also, he needs a name. Maybe Buzz the dog that proves Shane wrong about ghosts. Is that the full name?
That doesn't roll off the tongue.
We set up a static cam to watch the dog. We don't use the dog again because that was something that was offered by the location, and frankly, even if we did, it wouldn't convince this guy.
And it's baloney, it's pseudoscience.
Oh, okay.
You know?
The dog uses an electromagnetic field around it. I think I said static electricity around it in the episode. There's an electric field around the dog, and then when you manipulate that field and you enter it, God damn it.
Grahamtown, here's from Ayo Izzy. There was probably a bug on that dog. That place seemed like it would have some bugs. Also, are we all sure it wasn't just a psychopath trespasser murdering a rat and leaving it as a present for whomever came by next? Because my cat used to do that all the time. Hashtag Shaniac, hashtag Grammy for the hot dogga. I guess it could be a bug. That didn't even occur to me. That's very, very possible, right?
Well,
very possible.
It would have to be
a bug.
It would have to be a bug that was sitting there for a long time, over and over again, just hopping up and down. Because
or a fly.
This doesn't come off in the video, but that disturbance was happening randomly for about 20 minutes. So a bug just, I don't even know if a fly could disturb that field.
If they can ship that dog back out to Los Angeles, I'd love to run some tests on it.
Okay, sure, yeah, I guess that the impetus is on them now.
As for the rat.
Yeah, I mean, the rat's a bit of a reach. A little bit of a reach.
Wow, respectable that you would, yeah. Anytime someone is pointing at a thing that a human could easily do.
Yeah, so I mean, the rat could be just some, vagrant sneaking in, or like, maybe it could just be the rat died.
Or some top shelf baloney.
From Elena Heinisch. Shane, your German is adorable. I compiled a few important phrases for you to know. You know what? I'm gonna let you read the rest of this one.
The boys are here. Die Jungs sind hier. Hello, demons. It's me, your boy.
Oh my God.
Hallo, Dämonen. Ich bin es, euer Junge.
Is that actually correct pronunciation?
It's probably close, yeah. I mean,
you did take.
I know how to read it.
Well, you can't say I know how to read it. Like I assumed that. You couldn't even say anything about mustard.
I took 4 years of German.
And all you know how to say
something about mustard.
You said mustard. That was it. You said mustard. You didn't say anything about mustard. You just said mustard.
Senf.
What does that mean?
Mustard. Well, thank you.
That's something that someone learns when they're visiting the country for the first time and they pop open the German to English dictionary and they go, I need that mustard.
Senf. That's all I need to know if I go to Germany. Senf. Back to Grahamtown. P. Moreno 15. Why does Ryan always want to see or communicate with a spirit, but then, as he is leaving, cusses and taunts the spirit as he leaves?
I'm done with this. And if you're in here, Matthew, you could go fuck yourself. Fuck yeah, get the fuck out of here. See you later, peace. Let's get the fuck out of here. Boo, 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 boo. I guess he wouldn't respond to that, would he? He doesn't even know his name is Mothman.
People always accuse me of being disrespectful, but I get the feeling that maybe it's you.
Now, normally, these episodes end with us investigating the biggest, baddest ghoul in the whole...
The BBG.
I'm usually communicating with this ghoul, and then they are not the best, either as a person when they were alive, or they're a demon. By the time it's over, I'm glad I never have to see them again, so therefore I will let out any emotion I have. Oh boy, thank you fucking God, get me the fuck out of here. I did it. It's bad to keep things bottled up,
That's true.
Yeah.
Yell at ghosts.
All right, moving on to Facebook. Kelly Rojas, Ryan, you asked the ghost guy if he wanted to play a game. He said sure, then you bounced, leaving him there waiting for a game. So sad. It makes Rolling Hills even more depressing. How could you? LOL, heartbroken. Roy, are you here right now? No? Then who is it? No one. Huh. Okay, you want to play games? Sure.
That's your time.
I got the sense that whatever was talking to me wasn't exactly the nicest, if it in fact was a human.
Why did you even ask then?
I didn't ask.
Oh.
I said, oh, you want to play games? Kind of like a...
Oh, getting fancy.
Yeah. And
Getting cocky. You
No.
want to play a fucking game?
Let's fucking play.
Yeah.
And then you said, let's go. And I was like, sweet, good out for me to get out of here because I don't want to play a game with whatever this is.
Yeah.
A dangerous game. Not the most dangerous, perhaps.
That is man.
That is man.
Grahamtown. Alyssa LJ? What's the difference between a spirit, a ghost, and a poltergeist? Hashtag Bugara. She's asking for some terminology clarification from you.
A spirit and a ghost refers to something that was once living that is now dead.
Correct.
And that would be a human entity.
Yeah.
Poltergeist activity is usually like attributed to things moving on their own.
Yeah.
Lights turning off, you know, I guess tricky, I suppose, but that could be a ghost or it could be a demon. Haven't you seen the movie Poltergeist?
It's one of my favorite films.
Isn't there like a demon in that?
They make people see things. They're just tricksters in that movie.
That seems more demonic to me.
Anyway, there you go. There's some classification for you. Read up on them. Watch Poltergeist every day, like you should.
Yeah, that'll be really good for your mental.
The movie whips ass.
It does whip ass. Also, Infinity War, right? Wow.
It's good. It's taut.
Don't think it needs a plug.
Go support these fledgling movies that need your dollars. You know what? None of our movie talk ever makes it into these episodes, but I dare the editor to include this.
Yeah, I think it's
Movie
important.
Corner. It's
Yeah.
a new thing.
You know, we could have like a good minute.
Yeah. Put a little fucking graphic up, play some fun music.
Yeah.
Wow, that was fun, and now it's over.
And that's when I will accept an animated character like a popcorn guy.
Oh,
That's the only time.
okay.
Patty Golka, can you include longer conversations with the EVP right after you get an answer instead of following it up with more questions? You guys cut to the next part of the video and it's a very irritating cliffhanger. I love the EVP, and when Ryan actually got a conversation going in the portal room, Shane just had to interrupt and cut it short. Sad face emoji followed by another sad face. Please do more EVP.
Yeah, when that did happen, I turned to Ryan and I said, you know what's really gonna piss off Patty Golka? Check this out.
If we provided an uncut version of this show, by the end of it, there'd be maybe one person watching.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a long time and we aren't getting responses, we're not gonna include that, obviously.
Yeah.
And that's just honest.
You know, we give you the razzle dazzle.
No, we just give you the evidence.
We give you the razzle dazzle. Here's from another obscure account. Shane, my dude, were you doing well when you filmed this episode? You were rather quiet, ghost respect aside. Love y'all. P.S. Your dancing to the opera music was amazing. Was I quiet in this episode?
He ain't quiet the rest of the season, I'll tell you that.
I didn't want to like go in and be like, oh, fuck you guys. Oh, you were real tall? Eat shit.
Yeah, you don't want to insult a fellow giant man. Next one comes from Mika_.chin. And there's gonna be a time when the spirit box says, quote, hey, it's me, how you doing? I'm a ghost, hit me up, end quote. And Shane is gonna say, nope.
If we ever hear that phrase, I will, hand to God, believe in ghosts.
This week's episode, it is, I think we can disclose, it is a demon episode. Probably one of the more fun episodes we've ever done.
And the spirit box evidence, I've teased this, I teased it before the season on Twitter. It is significant.
In terms of our canon, there is spirit box before this episode and there's spirit box after.
It's certainly a challenge to me. I'm really gonna have a lot to grapple with on the next postmortem.
That does it for this episode. Make sure you watch the episode this Friday and send in your questions to the various accounts, the BuzzFeed Unsolved Facebook page and the BuzzFeed Unsolved Instagram page, and maybe you'll be featured on the next postmortem. That's that.
That's that. And now we're We're back, baby.
No, we're not.
Our weekly Q&A concluded. I now welcome you to the part of the show we call the Hot Dog, a hot dog saga commissioned by and starring Ryan Stephen Bergara, written by Dickens, I mean me, and adored by every single viewer. And if you don't like it, y'all can kiss my buns. Previously, en route to procure a Bernoulli converter and travel back in time to save their friends, the crew of the starship Minestrone crash landed on Tomat Zero, planet of the gentle Plupple. Thrown far from the crash, Maisie was apprehended by the Plupples, and after pleading with Joblet, the elder Plupple, and the venerable Dr. Gundis, she was tossed into a subterranean prison where she awaits trial by combat. Meanwhile, the starship Minestrone sits silently in the wilds of Tomat Zero, looking a bit worse for wear, but still in one piece. From the bush, a Plupple. Plop, worm, big one for us. And once more, from the bush, a Plupple.
Yes. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, yes, good. Big one for us. Big one. Hello.
As the Plupples climb about the starship, the Minestrone's computer system lumbers to life. Greetings. I am the starship Minestrone.
Ah. No. Big one talks.
I'm kinda messed up, but I await your orders, Captain.
Ah, big one.
Wait, who the hell are you? Where's Captain Mike Soup?
I am Mike Soup. Hoo, I am Mike Soup.
Both Plupples explode.
What the fuck was that?
Whoa! Clean up on Isle, weird alien planet.
Holy shit, that's funny, Gene. Is that from something?
It's terrible.
From the inside of the ship, a beautiful French fries and a very reliable can of soup emerge. It's Gene and Mike.
Captain, good to see you're alive. And Gene too. Seriously, was that clean up on Isle weird alien planet bit from something?
Nope, I just said it.
Well, in any case, like any soup worth its salt, we've got to assess our circumstances here. Minestrone, my wonderful starship who I actually love like a wife. Systems check.
I love you too, Captain. Systems are fine despite those chilly pirates roughing us up. I gotta take a nap or something though.
Sleep, my darling spaceship.
Baller, powering down.
Gene,
Yes, Captain.
any sign of Maisie in the immediate vicinity?
No corn here. She's tough as turkey jerky, though, and doesn't have any internal organs, so she likely survived the descent.
Excellent analysis. And why is that winged, sexy blue peach about to attack us? From the sky, a screeching, a horrifying winged Plupple bares its teeth, its talons poised to attack.
Boo! I can't die. I'm beloved.
Suddenly, a hooded figure pounces from the brush and gestures to the sky beast.
Ba! Shana, Choco-2.
The hooded figure holds out an offering, and the winged creature, appeased, swoops down to grab it and flies off.
Almost got yourself into some hot water there, guys. Wow.
Who are you, hooded sphere?
Jesus Christ, is this a fucking Chris Walken character?
Hey there, my name's Garce. I'm a Plupple.
Oh, I'm Gene, and that's Mike. We've got a whole story.
Do you have control of the sky beasts, Garce?
Oh, no, I just paid him to leave. Long story, but I won a contest and now I'm on the money, so I get as much of it as I want. Here, have some Plupple bucks.
Whoa, thanks. Well, question, what the hell's going on?
Oh, okay,
question.
yeah. Hey, so I heard you talking about Maisie.
Wait, you know Maisie?
Oh, for sure, yeah. Last I saw her, she fell down a pit and, that stinks. But hey, I got a hunch I know where she is. Happy to take you guys there.
Soup?
Best shot we've got, I suppose. Lead the way, Plupple, but if you do anything dumb, I will kill you with my hat. Will Gene and Mike find Maisie? Will Maisie face trial by combat under the orders of Dr. Gundis? Will the crew of the starship Minestrone procure the Bernoulli converter they need to travel back in time and save their friends? Why is Pam little? Find out this season on the Hot Dogga Escape from the Planet of the Plupples.
It's really hard for me to describe just how sad I am